I thought that was Jaden. He looks so short. with that girl, he looks so short.
Yes.
Good evening. Welcome to Hayfork High School's Class of 2026 graduation ceremony. I am Riley Bailey, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. Would you all please rise for the national anthem? You may be seated. Please put your hands together for this year's class salutatorian, Chu Fang Yang.
Okay, I got it. Hello, parents, students, teachers, and guests. I am Chu Fing Yang, salutatorian of the 2026 graduating Hayfork class. Really, standing here on this van is surreal. I can't believe we've made it this far. Our class has gone through many ordeals befitting of high school life. We've changed in many different ways, both physically and mentally as people. Some for the better, others for the infinitely, well, more better. We as a class have endured 4 years at Hayfork High School and have finally reached the end of our academic years for now. While I personally have only been here for a year and a half, everyone else has been able to form a tight kinship with each other. And while we may begin separating as we turn into true, independent adults, we leave here together with a memory of each other on the last day. While separated, we will always have this one last high school memory. Now, as I was writing this, I sent an email out to my entire class on one question. While you still hold the chance to speak, what would you say to your classmates one last time? Many of the responses I received were fantastic, and I really would love to share every single one of them, and I will. Let me tell you one of my favorite responses. Oh, it's blank. Well, I guess I'm glad I've shared with you all that my classmates had to offer. It was very riveting, so verbose, very active. You could truly tell they wanted to say something. But jokes aside, I'm glad you've all arrived here for our graduation ceremony. This is the final day where we stand as soon-to-be men and women, no longer adolescent teenagers. This is the day of the high school class of 2026, the best class. Our final moments together that will be shared with all of you, our family, our siblings, and our friends. Thank you once more for coming on to watch us for our own graduation ceremony. For wherever life takes us, we'll remember where we started. And by the end, remember all our triumphs throughout our 4 years at Hayfork. Because we are the class of 2026, and we made it. Thank you.
And now to present the class history, Levi Cavalli and Evan Pickett.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm Levi Cavalli.
And I'm Evan Pickett.
We're just going to share a little bit about each person up here, what they're doing next year, and their favorite memories. So, I'm going to start with Riley. Riley has been in our class since kindergarten, but took a short break to explore other options in the schooling system. Riley's favorite memory from high school was winning 2 section championships, one in volleyball and one in basketball. Riley will be attending Shasta College next year and then transferring to a 4-year university so she can pursue a career as a speech pathologist. Fun fact here about Riley, she's beaten Evan in a mile race not once but twice. So much for being the fastest boy in the world, Evan. Shout out me and Chu Fang's 8th grade speech.
Next is Levi Cavalli. Levi is a lifer here at Hayfork, and he is also my best friend. I'm going to miss never being able to win an argument. His favorite memory from high school is winning 3 straight football section titles with the boys. Next year, Levi plans on going to Santa Barbara City College and continuing to play football, then pursuing a career in law enforcement.
Odin. Odin here has also been here since kindergarten. #lifer. His favorite memory is winning the section title on Tule Lakes Field our sophomore year. I personally have been very close with and to Odin during our high school years, thanks to football. A bond between a center and a quarterback is definitely something special. Right, Odin? Odin plans on attending CSU Long Beach to pursue a career in electrical engineering, because that boy's smart. Taylor. Taylor counts. Taylor, more formally known as T-Law, is also a lifer here at Hayfork. Taylor doesn't have a favorite memory, but anyone at the girls' basketball playoff game against Chester on February 16th, 2024 knows how she almost drained a game-winning buzzer beater. That shot would have been the greatest moment in Hayfork High School sports history. Probably would have had to build another gym. Sadly, it was an air ball, and T-Law retired from the game after that moment. T-Law also broke up a fight between Jade and a girl from Happy Camp at the same gym. Atta girl. Next year, T-Law is going to be working.
Emmy Hare. Emmy is also a lifer. She likes to say she remembers legit every word anyone has ever said since preschool, which is pretty cool, I guess. Her favorite memories are all the homecomings and proms throughout high school. Next year, Emmy plans to chill for a bit and then start the process of becoming a realtor. My personal favorite memory of Emmy was the summer of freshman year at Ruth Lake when she let go of the rope swing before the water and landed on the bank. She did not cry. Good work, Emmy.
Brandon Hurd. Brandon H., not to be confused with Brandon R., is another lifer here. He is also our class president and does a lot of stuff. Brandon H. thoroughly enjoyed prom our junior year. Not sure if we were at the same prom, but I'm psyched he had fun. Next year, Brandon will be attending the Shasta Builders Exchange Trade School to become an electrician.
Jaden Hiller. Jaden, or J. Dill, is quite a character. I genuinely could decipher her laugh out of anyone on this earth. She joined us the last week in 8th grade. Jaden's favorite memory is when McCain trucked JX during a rally game. She also enjoys showing up with a whole bunch of school spirit. Jaden wants me to say a little something on her behalf. Go Jacks! Next year, she plans to attend Sac State to work toward becoming an anesthesiologist.
Shua Lee. Shua joined us in the 4th grade. She moved here from Wisconsin. Shua's favorite memory from high school is our junior class trip to visit colleges. Next year, Shua plans to attend Shasta College to become a stenographer. Good luck, Shua.
Kaylin Nevers. Kaylin joined our squad in the 7th grade. She came here from like Medford or something. Kaylin's favorite memory was our junior class trip to visit colleges. Little backstory on Kaylin, she was voted most likely to have a snack 2026. So she's probably got Skittles or something in her pocket right now. Next year, Kaylin will attend Shasta College to become a nurse.
Evan Pickett. Evan is a lifer here also. Evan is also my best friend, and I've been so lucky to have him throughout my entire life. Too bad he and Riley didn't let me in on their whole Shasta College plan, but it's whatever. Anyway, Evan's favorite memory from high school is all of it, the whole thing. He plans to attend Shasta College and work through their heavy equipment operation courses. Brandon Roars. Brandon R., a.k.a. BR, a.k.a. Battle Royale. He is also a lifer at Hayfork. And Brandon was muted until like freshman year, but every word he has said so far has been very meaningful. He is also a menace on the Weed Eater, so if anyone needs any work, hit him up. Brandon's favorite memory was the junior year college trip as well. He plans to attend Shasta College and work through their CAL FIRE program.
Aerith Rios. Aerith joined our lobby sophomore year, not too long ago. Aerith's favorite memory from high school was bringing Chromebook to class and introduce us all. We will miss her little barks in class. Yes, Chromebook is a dog. Shout out Chromebook out in the crowd. Can we hear a bark from my girl? Okay, moving on. Aerith will be attending Shasta College to study political science to someday become a lawyer. Sebastian Tao. Sebastian readied up with our squad in 7th grade and has been a bright little light ever since then. His favorite memory was the junior college trip. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. Next year, Sebastian will be attending UC Berkeley and studying criminal justice.
Kashida came aboard this crazy train, shout out Ozzy Osbourne, back in the number 4 grade. Kashia's favorite memory from high school was sitting in class and soaking up knowledge. Next year, Kashia will be attending Sacramento City College.
Christian Zhang. Christian joined us in the 7th grade. Christian has always been a G. His favorite memory is also the junior class trip. Next year, Christian will be attending San Jose State to study computer science. Good luck, Christian.
Jaden Zhang. Jaden moved here in 4th grade and has been here since then. Jaden might be the coolest little fella I've ever met. He always has a smile on his face and the best attitude. You will be missed, JX. His favorite memory is hanging out with everybody because we are his family, and vlogging throughout the years of high school. JX plans to either head straight into the workforce or stay at home and help out his family. Best of luck, JX. Also, shout out his YouTube channel, JX407. Subscribe.
Panuli Zhang. Panuli was almost a 4-lifer here at Hayfork, but she got sick of us at some point and up and left. She rejoined our class last year, and although we haven't heard her talk much, she probably means well. I also still have no idea how to spell your name. Her favorite memory is art class. Panuli will be going to Stan State University to study psychology. Chufang Yang, aka Golden Boy. Chufang was here until 8th grade and then left until last year. Chufang likes to also go by Golden Boy. Chufang's favorite memory is going home from school. Next year, he will be attending UC Merced to study biological science.
Muking Yang. Muking joined us back in the 3rd grade. Muking has always been a bright light in our class. His favorite memory was winning our section title football game this year with all of the seniors. He plans to attend Shasta College to study nursing. Good luck, Muking.
Lydia Yarbrough. Lydia transferred here from Southern Trinity during our sophomore year. Shout out Jim Bailey for his recruitment efforts. Lydia's favorite memory is winning section titles in volleyball and basketball. Lydia plans to attend Texas A&M to study biomedical science. Honorable mention, Darren Douglas. Darren Douglas, aka Darren Dougals, joined our class this year and immediately hit it off. He gained a lot of traction for flipping his car, breaking Levi's grandma's toilet, and many other great things. For the short amount of time Darren was here, I think he made a huge impact on all of us. Love you and miss you, Darren. Hopefully Los Molinas is treating you well.
Thank you all.
Our keynote address will be given by Mr. Bob Cunningham. Please give him a round of applause.
You know, listening to that just now, you parents raise these wonderful kids, and they got very expensive dreams. So get ready for pork and beans for the next 10 years. And I hope you like the car you're driving, because that's the one you're going to be driving for a decade. But it'll be worth it, because it's a wonderful group of kids. I've been so glad to work with them and get to know them a little bit this year. And the dreams they have are big, and they're going to accomplish them. To the school board and the administration and staff of this fantastic high school, you have poured your life and blood into these kids. I have witnessed that for myself. You have partnered with these great families and have truly kept your promise to show up every day and give these kids your best. And to the members of this community who have supported these kids in so many ways, thank you all. I'm deeply honored to be with you this evening. I have pondered for some time what the goal of this communication should be. 100 different things passed through my mind, and I wanted to share them all, until I remembered the acronym a wise mentor told me early in my football coaching career, spelled KISS, KISS, which stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. So I will try to be true to that advice. Sharing a simple message with this wonderful Hayfork class of 2026 is all I hope to accomplish, but it is a vitally important message because within this message is a powerful principle that we all know to be true and faith and fruitful. This is nothing new. We all believe in it because when we have lived it, it has never failed to bring us true joy and lasting joy to all of us. It is a principle that is powerful and edifies all who practice it. But as a famous hymn says, we are all prone to wander from things we love and believe, and at times we simply need a gentle reminder. The date was March 11, 2005. That morning, a 22-year-old man from Oakland named Kevin Berthia had crawled over the sturdy metal safety railing of the Golden Gate Bridge and perched his unlaced basketball shoes on a 2-inch metal conduit that ran below the railing on the outside. As he clung to the balusters of the railing, he could see the angry ocean some 220 feet below. Berthia had battled severe depression for years and had just lost his job. He was overwhelmed with the enormous medical bills he was facing due to a prematurely born daughter. He had reached a very low point in his life. "The water is my freedom," he said to himself, and he began his countdown. At that very last moment, as he later recalled, the miracle happened. With his eyes fixed on the water below, he heard a gentle voice from a close distance, and I quote, "Hi, is it okay if I come over and speak with you for a while? I'm not going to touch you. I just want to talk with you and listen." The voice belonged to CHP officer Kevin Briggs. Officer Briggs rested his arms on the top of that rail, lowered his head toward this desperate young man, and listened. For the next 92 minutes, this kind officer listened to Berthia's fears, to his agonizing struggles, and into his deepest secrets. Over time, due to the compassion of Officer Briggs, Kevin Berthia, under his own power, agreed to come back over the rail and was taken to mental health professionals to get the help he needed. Berthia's recovery took time. Officer Briggs and Berthia developed a lifelong friendship which was key to his recovery. Kevin Berthia now travels the nation, speaking in high schools, sharing his story of the bridge, his recovery, and bringing hope to thousands of struggling teenagers. I was once fortunate enough to hear his story from Kevin Berthia himself. It all started with one person taking time for another who was in need. CHP Officer Briggs, during his 23 years patrolling the Golden Gate Bridge, saved the lives of 200 souls. His special gift of simply listening and his compassion for total strangers enabled him to do this beautiful work. Humble by nature, he never sought recognition in any way, although he is now known widely as the Angel of the Golden Gate Bridge. The famous woman named Mother Teresa, who we all love, and Officer Briggs were kindred spirits. They both found great joy in serving others. It is conceivable that Officer Briggs may have been influenced by Mother Teresa's life and probably had heard the following story that Mother Teresa told often as follows. Early one morning, an old man who loved the ocean approached the beach after a big storm had brought havoc to the night before. As far as the old man could see, in both directions, thousands, perhaps tens of thousands of starfish had been washed ashore. The starfish littered the beach and were all dying in the morning sun. Off in the distance, the old man noticed a small boy approaching. As the young boy walked, he picked up one starfish after another and was throwing them back into the sea. He called to the boy, "May I ask what you are doing?" The young boy replied, "I am saving some starfish. They can't get back to the sea by themselves, so I am throwing them back into the water." The old man replied sharply, "There must be 1,000,000 starfish that need your help, son. I'm afraid you won't be able to make much of a difference." The young boy bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it as far as he could to the safety of the sea. Then he turned to the old man with a big smile and said, "Well, it made a difference to that one." To the graduating seniors, I will say this: your lives are going to be busier than you can imagine very soon. Leaving family and friends and all things comfortable and familiar will not be without challenges. It will tax your time and your energy to make a place for yourself in this world. But in your busy days, where so much of your focus will out of necessity be on yourself, I challenge you to always remember how much better and how much more meaningful your busy life will be if you seek with real intention to think of others. Place a note on your door that says, "On this busy day ahead, help me find a starfish." Remember the story of CHP Officer Kevin Briggs. Remember the young man walking along the beach. If you will be intentional about finding a starfish during your busy day, opportunities to help and serve others will naturally appear because you will develop eyes and a heart to see them. You will see the world differently. If you have helped a starfish or two throughout your day, how much better will you sleep that night? I remember my first year in college in Idaho. No money. Get used to that, guys. No money. Ugh. Always a little hungry, especially on the weekends because my college cafeteria plan ran out on noon on Fridays. Feeling a little desperate, I approached a potato farmer at his doorstep some distance from the school. "Sir, is your harvest over?" He said, "Yes. Would you mind if I glean some potatoes from your field?" "Go right ahead, son," was his answer, and his kindness fed me on the weekends for months. That same first year in school, I received a letter in the mail from a man named Darrell Stewart. It simply said, "I was thinking about you today. I thought you could use this. I love you, Bob." And in the letter was a $20 bill. So you younger seniors will know that's about $70 in today's money. Oh, I never forgot that simple act of kindness. And the first thing I bought was a Kit Kat candy bar. A great high school mentor once told me, "Bobby, you had better like who you are because you're going to be spending an awful lot of time with that person." Love of self is the greatest love of all. And surprisingly, we cannot find that love by centering our lives on ourselves. In fact, self-centeredness will create barriers to self-love. Love of self is ironically found in loving and serving others. Turning our focus on the needs of others is where the true joy of life is found. It has been said that charity never faileth. When kindness and love is demonstrated in a million different ways, both the giver of compassion and the receiver are always edified. It is a mutual gift and is entirely positive, without fail, every time. Nothing is more sure, more guaranteed, or more assured than the positive outcome of every kind act. To our graduating seniors, please think of the kind acts that you have all received. Think of that person who saw you as their starfish and kindly threw you back into the safety of the water. You will never forget these people, and they will never forget you. Kindness binds you together forever. Think also of the moments of inspiration that have come to you to take action for the benefit of someone else. Sometimes they hit you at odd times, or even when it is very inconvenient. But when you have responded to that call to serve, haven't those moments been so completely worthwhile? The warmth you feel inside with memories of selfless service still feeds your soul to this day. Isn't that true? Charity never faileth. So to this graduating class, remember to always listen to that inner voice that urges you to take time for someone, to give that simple smile, to listen to someone who needs a few moments from you, or to turn your truck around and help that stranger with a flat tire. I promise you that if you will make it a lifelong habit to search for those starfish, each day of your life will be blessed far greater than to those you rescued or relieved in some way. You have the power to listen. You have the power to befriend. You have the power to compliment. You have the power to smile. You have the power to share yourself and give of your time. You have the power to use your talents to lighten someone else's load. More than anything, you have the power to relieve loneliness. Keep your motivation for serving others pure and stay humble in your efforts. You need not seek recognition or praise. Your blessing and reward will come from deep in your marrow, in your peace of mind, and in the many friends you will make along the way. You will be able to live with an attitude of gratitude, and your countenance will grow with a steady feeling of peace and joy. You each have the power to live a joyful life. What more can you ask than that? Seniors, we all love you. We have confidence in you. We stand ready to support you in any way possible. Get out there and dig deep. Never give up on yourself, and look to the people around you who have already proven that it can be done if you just keep plugging away. But in the process of becoming, remember the starfish in your path and take time for them. And that is the secret of the abundant life. Best wishes to you all.
This year's valedictorian is Odin, Colorado. Let's welcome him to the podium.
How has the time gone by so fast? It seems not that long ago when we came here as freshmen, not knowing where to go or what to do. It seems so long and slow in the moment, slogging through the seemingly endless classwork and tests. Now, looking back, it seems to have rushed by us faster than we realized. When we arrived our freshman year, we looked at our senior year as something in the distant future, far enough away not to worry about while we had fun. Now, we're seniors, getting ready to move on to the next chapter of our lives, whether that be at a university, studying towards a degree, a community college, aiming for a steady career or a transfer to another university, or entering the workforce and making money instead of paying a fortune for college. We've shared a lot of memories here at Hayfork High, and it's been fun. But now we're graduating, and we finally get to get out of here. Looking back, our class has experienced a lot over the last 4 years here, from section titles in football, basketball, and volleyball, to the construction of the paint shop and the opening of the mill. We've done and experienced a lot, but our path is just beginning, and there is much more to do out in the world. We've all got a path ahead of us, and regardless of where you're going or what you're doing, that path will probably be a long and winding one. We are all bound to make mistakes on that path. Just ask anyone, and they'll tell you. But what's important is to learn from them and move on, determined not to make the same mistakes again. As we come to the conclusion of our high school journey, we stand, maybe not completely prepared, but ready as best we can for the path ahead. Thank you.
Mr. Mike Miller will now certify and present the class.
Through hard work, dedication, and the support of family, friends, the Hayfork High School staff, the Mountain Valley Unified School District, and the community of Hayfork, the young men and women in front of us tonight have met all the requirements and expectations set forth before them by our school district and the state of California. To the Mountain Valley Unified School District Board of Trustees and Dean of Students of Hayfork High School, I certify that our graduating seniors have earned the high school diplomas being presented to them this evening.
Ms. Anne-Marie Swanstrom, the HHS Principal and District Superintendent, will now accept the class, and the MVUSD Board of Trustees will present the diplomas to the graduates.
By the power vested in me by the state of California, the county of Trinity, and the Mountain Valley Unified School District, as superintendent, I present Hayfork High School's graduating class of 2026 to the Board of Trustees for presentation of their diplomas. Graduates, please rise to receive your diplomas. Jaden Yingshua Zhang. Emerence Grace Hare. Shua Jua Lee. Aerith K. Rios. Brandon Thomas Hurd. Kaylin Marie Nevers. Sebastian Tao. Jaden Victoria Marie Hiller. Taylor Irene Counts. Christian Chameng Zhang. Panuli Zhang. Brandon Martin Roars. Kashia Vang. Lydia Ann Yarbrough. Miu King Yang. Odin Jeremiah Colorado. Chufeng Rich Yang. Evan Bradley Pickett. Levi Raymond Allen Cavalli. Riley Ray Bailey.
She said something. Someone dropped their drink.
Yeah.
Graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Hayfork High School's graduating class of 2026.
To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tanks, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between that setting sun, I'm on fire and born to run. You looked at me and I was done. We just didn't start. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never put me free. My daddy's life, said, ooh, stayed there till they forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still play the same. You say don't go. When I think about you, I think about 17.
You were not. Okay. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Sam. Congratulations. tua lo tu tiêu tôi xài tất cả là sure.
Yeah, you're a big boy now. Big boy. This is tough. I can't believe you should.
I take you at here. Okay, take look. Thay chữ go. Charlie Anthony, you don't want to take a picture with Sebastian? Picture with Sebastian. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Chắc bé mía mà. Mẹ mía, mấy mía. Còn mẹ mía thay thôi. Còn mẹ mía nó thay à?